Yo, what's up? Welcome to Football Focus Weekly episode 6. Hosted by me, Monk, born and bred, Nyata Kenan, and my co-hosts.
Oh, my co-host is James Ndegz from South Africa, Soweto, ne?
And producer,
super producer, super MC.
Sharp.
Phanom Horoni Youth. Yeah, so box to box, we are back.
We are back.
We are back from Joburg.
Shout out to TikTok
with good news and goodies.
Taking us to Joburg.
And Champala. Do you know how it's in Ginger?
Walenda Champara pia. Pia Samiru amerudi kutoka South Africa.
Yeah, so we are doing great things.
I'm telling you, that trip to SA was actually a movie. You know how wild it was? I say, well, it takes like 3 weeks before or 2.5 weeks. I can say, do you have a valid passport? Because I do. Nah, I say me to ingine. I say, we just wanted to go and we wanted to create content. I say, we want you to go and create content. Because nikatuma picture ya passport. Just sent the to show that it's valid. So I sent it to her. And then she's like, she hollers like 4 or 5 days later. She's like, are you ready to
travel?
No, are you ready to do content? Yes, and it's all going to be sports content. Are you ready to do content? Anytime, I'm ready. Bro, 2 days later, napata a message. Can you choose your flight? I'm like, what do you mean? Our options. Evo to brief. Next thing you know, it's because the summit was on the 19th. On the, I think, 15th, wakatuma itinerary, wakatuma ticket, wakatuma nini inaitwaje, the shuttle that was taking me from the airport to the hotel, and then it was 4 vouchers, and then hotel to the location on the day of the summit, then from location to hotel, and then hotel to airport the next day, just like that. That's just how it happened.
Amazing stuff.
And then so the summit was on 19th. Amazing. On 18th, they took us, the sports creators, out for dinner. Yeah, like dinner. We told you eat anything you want. Imagine.
Kulikuwa na ugali.
TikTok.
Kulikuwa na ugali.
TikTok really came through. TikTok, forever grateful. Eye-opening moment. And, dude, we are popular.
Box to box.
We are actually known in South Africa.
Yeah.
Someone actually told me that they listen to our podcast. And half of it tunaongea kwa Kiswahili.
The God.
Yeah, they actually listen to our podcast.
The God.
In the car, when they're going to work, by the way, not at whatever. Yeah. So our videos on
stuff.
TikTok are doing great as well.
Yeah, for sure.
People are watching. Thanks guys. We wouldn't have done it without
And
you.
shout out to everyone supporting us, box to box, and box to box itself.
Yeah.
So we are great. Sisi ni wanoma.
Sisi ni wanoma.
Yeah. Talking of Sisi ni wanoma, on Saturday,
Hey, segue.
when you were at Joburg,
Hey.
Nicholas Jackson.
Let it be known that we've been saying nice things about Jackson since Wolves
Nicholas
game.
Jackson.
Since Wolves game, we have evidence. I have evidence of me praising Nicholas
Kwa
Jackson.
karatasi. Uko na evidence kwa karatasi.
Nicholas Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson cooked.
He was cooked.
He cooked.
He
has been cooked, but he cooked.
Scoring a brace.
And an assist for called Matthew Palmer.
Why you not saying an assist for Jadon Sancho, who has been unleashed?
Anaitwa Matthew.
Hapana, ito Matthew. Ni vile tu mtu wa Shabana alifanya celebration.
Oh, Matthew. Weishia, ako chini.
Lazima ingekuwa tu mtu wa Shabana.
Top scorer.
Top scorer.
Respect.
I feel like Nicholas Jackson is the most informed striker in the Premier League now.
Nafaa kumchukua FPL.
Haaland amefunga tu, akufunga hat-trick, tunasema ako inform.
Haiko inform. Amefunga tu bao moja.
Nick Jackson is informed.
Ameanza kuwa na blip inform.
Yeah.
So like I saw Chelsea fans, I think when Sancho played versus Bournemouth, Chelsea fans were like everyone.
Even me. Wait,
like,
what are you saying first before I say even me?
Kila mtu alisema Sancho is back.
Ushakubali bro. You are in this wagon.
Ni ukweli.
Yeah,
Sancho alipika hiyo.
Alikook your game. Kila mtu akasema Sancho is back, right? But there's a tweet I saw, a Chelsea fan said, Sancho, I know you. Let me be objective for once, yeah? Don't introduce me to a vibe that you won't maintain.
Hey.
And let it be known that on Saturday, Bisaka, temenye alikuwa ametoka London Stadium, aki-empty mfuko yake. Guess who came out? Jadon Sancho.
Me. Okay,
Jadon Malik Sancho.
I didn't watch the game because I was in Santon. But I hear he cooked. I hear Jadon Sancho
he didn't cook, but the assist he did nothing. Now
I hear Ten Hag has been using him wrong this whole time.
no. Okay, yeah. You might be right, but you're wrong. You might be right, but you're wrong. I think what Enzo Maresca wants from his wingers, he wants a winger who can also defend. That's why he played Modric a couple of games, and that's why he gives Madueke games and Neto. Because in as much as they are good going offensively, he wants also someone who can chip in defense.
Would you say Noni is still their best winger?
Noni.
Madueke.
By far. Even though on Saturday he blanked, but he's still the best. He had a couple of... Chelsea had 5 1v1s. They scored 2. They scored 3. Actually, they had 8.
8 1v1s.
Yeah, they
And
scored 3.
They missed 5.
Madueke missed 2. Nicholas missed 1, but he scored 2.
Yeah.
Then the rest, yeah.
So who was your
Man of the match?
yeah?
Nicholas Jackson.
I read somewhere that their midfield was balling. Nani anaanza midfield?
Enzo na Caicedo.
Yeah.
Then Palma mbele yao alafu
So now he's playing Palma Central.
as the 10.
Then he played Noni and Jadon on each wing.
Yeah, and Jadon
And
was-
Pedro Neto is already being benched.
he came on. Sancho was the first sub. I think it would have been injustice if Sancho sat on the bench after the masterclass he had versus Bournemouth.
But Neto is your key signing. You need to be playing him more. See, he was your flagship signing.
Yeah, but even Sancho, you'd argue after the game
Sancho is alone.
he had to play. So he played. He wasn't sharp, but at least you can say Nicholas Jackson helped him with the assist.
Umesema ni ile assist
As
ile
in,
nika
kama
zile
ile ya Boyabel.
eh
Like that was individual brilliance. That's not a assisting inaweza kuwa. Some assists zinakuwa overrated.
kaya Martinelli na Calafiori.
No, it's not. No. You're not going to talk for me.
I
Because
can't say
no,
that's
not
overrated
true.
because it's overrated.
Calafiori made the goal.
So that's what Jackson did. Anyway, Chelsea won.
No, but Jackson is I feel like he's okay. From watching him the last few years, even at Villarreal, a very confident player. Confidence is high, then he does. When confidence is low, he works so hard.
He's good.
But he's working hard, but he's hardly working.
The problem is he misses chances on a team that doesn't create that lots of chances. Yeah, so but I think he'll come off good. Give him another season.
Yeah.
Then he'll
So
be
we all
up
just want
there.
to see consistency in performance with
Yeah.
Jackson, especially when he's missing. Like, are you still impacting the game in a way that
Link
we
up
can't
play.
bench you?
Yeah, for sure.
But so far, the boy is balling.
Yeah, the boy is balling. The boy balls.
Maresca is showing his
Actually, Chelsea were second. Sijui sahi wako namba ngapi, but
number 3, I think.
they were second.
Azizi, they're behind us by 1 point.
Sahi won title favorite.
Chelsea wako 5.
Wako number 5.
5.
Yeah.
But they are trying. Juu unaweza ona hiyo improvement kwa Enzo Maresca. They balled.
Chelsea.
Like we don't want to take anything from that performance, but also we have to say that Lopetegui has to get serious a little bit.
You've been saying this about him, by the way.
Yes,
Like,
kutoka pre-season.
he was benching players that he has bought.
He did the same, benched Todibo. Then he got booed for taking off Somerville, who was the best player. Alafu akaingisha the afraid of strikers. Antonio.
Oh, he didn't start?
No, he didn't
See, that's
start.
progress then.
It's not progress because Nani was injured. Fulkrug. So they started with Kudus as the striker. But Kudus nika Vini ama Mbappe, they tend to go
Drift,
more
to
to
drift
the wing.
off,
Now
Bowen ndo is a striker.
Bowen. Sasa wote unaona sasa that was the problem. Temlianza
Ni
kwa hiyo
mawinga
game.
tu.
Wote ni mawinga, like kuna ile biasness yenye striker, kuna place striker anafaa kuwa in a certain
Unakumbuka ile vile ulikuwa unaniambia Vini na Mbappe wanakimbilia left wing.
wote wanakimbilia sasa wanaacha katikati.
Ati Vini.
Ndio.
Si jina yake ni Vini.
Vini.
Si Vini.
Vinicius.
No, true.
Yeah, so Chelsea won. Then at 5, Battle of the Mids zilianza. We had Liverpool bouncing back. versus Bournemouth.
That was obvious, though. It was going to happen.
You know what was obvious? You know what we said last time? Liverpool versus Bournemouth, they have a tendency of conceding fast. And within the first 3 minutes, Semenyo scored,
Yeah.
but he was offside. But at least
That was a well-worked... obviously not well-worked because it didn't count, but it had potential to be a very dope goal. The way they're interpassing, Nini, and then they ran, then Semenyo just drifted forward a bit. But...
then after that, I think iliwaamsha, reality check, then they were dominant for the next... hadi game ishe.
Luis Diaz lakini anakula nini?
Ama ni venye wanacheza.
Bro, ni mabrace tu. This is his second brace.
Yeah.
This boy is just... But the energy he brings. And then, in midweek when they were playing in Milan, he came off the bench.
Yeah, San Siro.
And Cody Gakpo played so well. And I was like, wow, Cody needs to start. But then I remembered, I was like, Diaz ni anaanza. You can't bench Diaz because he's on form. He came on and caused problems. And you're like, yo, this guy, like, he's playing at the peak of his powers. Ilifika ile point kama ilikuwa Mane Salah, inafika point yenye Salah, so that he's playing badly, but he's not his typical way. Still working hard for the team, Nini, but then Mane just takes over. It feels like that almost.
They're interchanging. Yeah, then Dawizi, there were criticism in midweek that, Jota has been misfiring, why are you still starting him? Then the manager was like, in my opinion, he's better than Darwin Núñez. Yeah, so he gave Darwin Núñez a chance, and oh boy, did he take the chance. What a goal.
Yeah, left-footed.
Like yeye ni either afunge, abanga, ama
auze rahisi.
hakuna in between. Yeye anafunga tu bo ngumu alafu zenye ni rahisi anauza.
The one thing Arne Slot has I'm seeing and I'm quite impressed by is how he's rotating the squad. Unamkele games za kwanza Trent alikuwa anatolewa na jam. But even him, you have to realize, the team is bigger than you. And at some point, even Simica started this game.
Even
Kelleher started this game. Simica started midweek.
Kelleher started on Saturday.
Simicas, did he start this one?
No. There were only 2 changes. Dawizi and...
So the squad rotation, like, he's actually using the squad. And it's like... everyone is realizing no one is bigger than the team. Even Luis Diaz, who's the most informed player, started off on the bench against Nini. But Milan. Cody is also really good. I guess what we should be saying right now is that we need to appreciate the squad building capabilities of Klopp. Because honestly, they were not firing. They were not firing then. But seeing someone else use the same squad in the way he's using it is really dope.
Yeah, so we have to also give credit to Konate. Konate, the first 2 games, I think he was being benched.
First game. It was just the first game, yeah.
Even in...
Kwanza.
Okay, I'm counting preseason. The first game. Kwanza was starting. Alafu, the fact that Konate didn't have... he didn't even start for France in the Euros. Then he came back to Liverpool. Alafu, you get benched by a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
So confidence yako kiasi na.
Yeah, I think you kwanza. That was just a move. It was just kumwamsha. Kumwambia bro, lazima uamke. Maybe he was not training properly.
He has
maybe
been
he was
pretty solid.
You remember Gabriel at the beginning of last season?
Yeah.
When he was benched the first 3 games and then injuries made him come back. But when he came back, his focus was different. Your focus changes. That's when you realize, especially a new manager comes na unabenchiwa, warning signs. Alafu Saudi Arabia anaanza kupiga sibu.
Unaanza kujifunza Arabic.
But
there's a stat I saw about Salah in the last 5 games, 5 or 6, versus Bournemouth. He has only scored a rebound, penalty.
It's just one of those teams for him,
na akaendelea bado fanya. Like, he was wetful. He had a couple of chances he missed. But Liverpool generally walicheza fiti. Yeah, so
they played well. Who played in midfield? I saw Gravenberg coming on later.
Midfield.
Gravenberg
alianza. Ilikuwa
who came off the bench?
Gravenberg and
Gravenberg alianza.
Alianza.
So Bosley Mazi.
Jones ndo alitoka bench.
It's about time.
Na FedEx.
It's about time that we bench this boy from my FPL team. But anyway, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, talking of another day. United kept a clean sheet. Another clean sheet. And another one. Adi, we had our IG IG yetu, Twitter yetu, TikTok yetu amesema we kept a clean sheet 3 games in a row for the first time.
You have clean sheet 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
How is it 3 games in a row?
Versus Soton in all competitions.
Soton.
Versus the mighty Barnsley. And then
But
versus
Barnsley, I told you to net
Palace.
6-0.
Barcelona, bro. Barcelona.
But I told you.
Yeah,
You have to hit them for.
Yeah, 6. Anything.
You
less
ulisema
than
3
Mimi
sijui.
nilisema 5.
Ulisema 3 acha hizo. Who says about sijui 3 deal? I believed in your team more than you.
Nilisema 5.
Msa alikuwa na watch hiyo game. Champions League inaendelea, Milan versus Liverpool, asema zile
Hata
lazima
mimi
niwatch
nilikuwa na
game.
watch your game.
Alafu
That's how shameless we are.
nini mzee kuna nani alicheki screen anyway akaulizwa Man United anachapa Barcelona, hiyo ilikuwa 3-0. Boy ya kwanza mzee amecelebrate boy ya kwanza kwa bro ni Barnsley, acha kucelebrate hivyo. Alafu akaambiwa Barcelona anachapa na Man U, kwamba si Barcelona ni Barnsley.
On a Tuesday night.
Make it known.
Last season kitu kaya inge happen.
True.
Make it known that it's Barnsley, not Barcelona.
Barcelona walikuwa
Umsema ulizwa ati ni Barcelona akalenga. Hakusema kitu haku correct, alinyamaza tu.
Barcelona walikuwa you know what's the nini
Barcelona alikuwa chini.
the dilemma on that day was we are playing on a European night on Tuesday versus a team called Bar.
Yeah.
So you can easily say it's Barcelona. Alafu si walikuwa wamevaa white.
Ndio maana Rashford alicheza poa.
Na kit ya Barcelona ni white ndio.
Umesikia?
Yeah, so we were facing Barcelona.
We're facing up. Rashford alicheza poa jole na Bar.
Yeah, so coming off the Bar game, I think kuna confidence in our squad. Alafu kitu yenye linishock kiasi ni sikuwa nadhani Garnacho na Eriksen wachanze hiyo game.
Yani we Casemiro umeacha kabisa.
Casemiro focus on Carabao. Ngoja.
Carabao alianza.
Walianza nini naitwaje? Double pivot na Manuel Ugarte.
Double pivot versus Barnsley.
Versus Barcelona. Yeah, and actually Ugarte played as a box to box in that game. And he cooked.
Nani alifunga hiyo game?
Rashford brace, Garnacho brace, Eriksen brace, alafu
Eriksen brace.
Anthony.
So
Anthony scored. Anthony actually has a lot of. Anthony has more goals than Odegaard this season.
No, but
Hakuna chano.
has he tied Ederson for goal involvements yet ama bado?
Bado, but ako na bao mingi kuliko Ederson.
There's a goal involvements yet.
You are useless.
Ederson ako na 2 assists, but Anthony has a goal. Yeah.
Hey, your best left back. Wow.
Alafu you saw what their manager said. Manager Barnsley. Ati game iko 6-0, 5-0. Then anaona Ten Hag ndio anaingisha Bruno, Zaxi na ilikuwa nani Ahmad. Alikuwa anaenda mwambia you are taking a piece mate.
Nyinyi mnatafuta confidence bada.
Mwambia ache hizo bana, ache hizo more, you're already winning. Yeah, but Bruno came on and anyway, United faced Palace at Selhurst Park. I think a lot of people expected us kukimbishwa like normally. Hata mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa shocked how we control the game from minute 1 to probably 70.
Yeah, there was a spell of like
Exactly.
5 minutes
Yeah.
when these guys, when Eze missed that chance.
Eze and Sarr back to back.
That was when I was like, this one wameponea.
Mimi nilikuwa nangoja sasa tufunge some. This is the game where I said we won't replace McTominay. I'm sure hii game angetoka bench na tufunge. Somehow he will have scored.
You are a liar.
But ni sawa. Amkuwa na McTominay pia hao Olise alienda.
Sasa Olise wanaweza mreplace na walimreplace
Hawezi
na Nketiah.
mreplace.
Sisi we can't replace McTominay.
You can't.
We can't replace
You're
his
saying
goal.
McTominay is more replaceable than Olise.
Yeah. They have replaced Olise with
Hey,
like
guys,
Kamada
in the comment section, let us know.
But sisi we can't replace.
What blasphemy is that?
We can't replace McTominay.
Olise.
Yeah.
Umeona vile Olise anacook pale Germany?
As in that was expected. He's cooking.
McTominay anafanya nini? Amecheza hata game?
Yeah.
Napoli.
Alianza versus Juzi Juve and he was almost becoming man of the match.
Almost becoming. Hizo ni gani tena?
What a
It was
trophy.
Yeah. What a man of the match.
Niliingiliwa nikisema wara trophy. comment section. Hey, you guys on TikTok are not nice.
Yeah, Onana had pretty good saves. You can argue that I wish we signed Eriksen when he was younger.
I mean, when he was younger, he was smart enough not to come to United.
Sisi ndo tulikataa actually
No,
before
it's not-
akuje,
no,
we wanted
you're
him
not going
twice
to talk for
from actually mara tatu.
Yeah, see, but he went to greener pastures.
The first time he was supposed to join us from Ajax, but we didn't match what he wanted.
Then he went to Tottenham.
He went to Spurs. Then akiwa Spurs alikuwa kuja United, but Glazers wakasema hawamdai. We have our own Andrea Pirlo, who's now bowling for Fulham. Akasema he'll come off good. Pereira. Then for the third time when he was to go to Inter, it was either we signed him, Madders, or Bruno. I think that's the best decision ever.
It was also the best decision for him because he
No,
went to,
from the Glazers to sign Bruno.
no, but I'm saying from Eriksen's perspective.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Bruno was the best decision.
Yeah,
But Eriksen went and won the league
yeah.
with the 2006 Premier League,
Like
Premier League players of the season, Victor Moses.
Bruno came to us and made people believe that we are back. Now we were far off. Like he had the Eric Cantona influence.
No, it's not. No.
Hey,
You're not going to
do
talk
you
for me
believe
because-
you
no,
believe Bruno
that's
has
not
changed
true.
United like that?
He did. Under Ole. Oh my God, he did. Like hata sahi, in as much as hii game alikuwa chini, Bruno is that player mwenye you'd know he's on and he's off. Like we are that dependent kwake. So this game we played well. Eriksen controlled the midfield. Adi Watton akatolewa. He was cooked by Kobe Nyata Mainu.
Listen to Gadi tena.
He was cooked by Kobe Nyata Mainu. Then he was chucked at halftime. Then bado tukaendelea tu na the same control until Ten Hag took off Zaxi. Like hapo ndio he got it wrong. Other than the chances we missed, I think he was supposed to take off Garnacho for Rashford. Zaxi endelee kucheza.
Ahmad alianza.
Yeah, alianza. That boy is Messi, bro.
Kenan McTominay.
Must Messi like with a Y.
No, Messi with an I. Lionel Ahmad. Messi.
I also love Ahmad, lakini bro, hey.
Messi, like that close control.
You know what Messi at that age was doing to you guys in the Champions League final?
Bro, hata tungekuwa Champions League, Ahmad will do the same. So it's about the environment. Yeah. I think we had a pretty good game. Like performance-wise, I'm impressed. Hata leo niona reports that they are saying, in as much as we are not scoring, we are not getting results our way, the performance on the pitch has improved. And for that, I agree.
Contract extension, sasa.
No. But for that, I agree. Sasa upper task for Ten Hag is to keep that consistency.
You've been consistent over the last 2 games.
3.
Southampton, I wouldn't say you control the game.
Like from
In fact, you said you didn't control the game.
I said from the first to the 33rd minute when they missed a penalty, hapo ndio tulikuwa tuko ish. But from then going forward, we cooked them brav. So Eriksen has to now be benched for the next.
I can't believe you guys have bet Casemiro. Yeah. This is blasphemy. 5-time Champions League winner.
Casemiro has to be benched.
Yeah. I just remember last year we were fighting who's the best CDM in the league.
world.
Partey or Casemiro.
Rodri.
Rodri. Could be it was Rodri all along.
Yeah, so that's what happened for United vs Palace. Nothing much other than United keeping a clean sheet and Onana making some pretty good saves. Then on Sunday we had a big one. Like I'm sure anaitwaje Michael Oliver wiki mzima alikuwa anasema tu hii red card lazima nipeane on Sunday. Hii red card lazima tu nipeane.
There's no other team is given more red cards.
They're new, 7. Yeah, so wana haram yenyewe went to Etihad.
Kwanza, you need to know there were 4,000 people watching on TikTok. 4,000 people waiting,
for the
waiting for our demise. After halftime, People joined the live like this. I'm like, where is everyone coming from? 4,000 people after halftime.
After the red card.
Yeah.
But the second half performance, I'll take it. Like
Our performance.
Yeah, that was the best performance, 10-man performance at Etihad ever. Like no team
Hey, bro,
right
that
now.
was resilience.
No team right now can do that because you guys focused for 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Sisi
Literally.
United 3 minutes. Sharudi vibes. But you guys 55 minutes until the last minute where I'd say that's where coaching applies. Now, hapo ndo kuna difference between United and other teams.
But at that point, it's good that I've slept on this because yesterday I was going to be very angry. But, dude, we had no one on the bench.
So you had Kelly.
We had no one on the bench because
Nwaneri.
half our midfield is still injured, right?
Yeah.
The people you depend on in that moment, your experienced players that you lean on. Odegaard wasn't obviously injured. Mikel Merino obviously injured, right?
Jorginho. J20.
kuna vile anaingia. Hiyo ilikuwa game ya miguu, bro. Ilikuwa game ya miguu.
Nilikuwa namwona na coach pale kwa sideline.
Alafu tukatoa sasa Saka alitoka half time so hatuna ile outlet. Martinelli pekee ndio was the potential outlet but still nothing. You see, if you still have Martinelli and Saka, those are people who can still bomb forward. Naona kumkauliza ile story ya playing on Thursday then Sunday.
Fatigue ikiingia deka.
At some point
I saw Havertz like doing like this.
wase walikimbia.
Ile fatigue ilikuwa mental, bro.
No,
Acha
but
physical. Acha physical.
yeah, and then on top of that, like I'm not making excuses, but it's a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You cannot play the same squad every game, every week. And mind you, the last 3 weeks, as we played Aston Villa, Spurs away,
City.
Atalanta away, City away.
Yeah.
Like at some point, surely. For us to get 7 points out of
9.
potentially 9, and those are the 3 teams, right? Spurs, of course, is a derby. City are the people we want to beat because we are gunning for the top.
Villa is your boogie.
And then Villa is the boogie team after beating us, the only team that beat us twice last year. So for us to get 7 points out of 9 was very good. And then it would be very hypocritical of me to not say that I enjoyed the defensive resilience.
Yeah.
But I don't enjoy parking the bus like that. I get it. We were 10 men. We had no choice, right?
6-3.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because I was anti-Mourinho for a long time. I can't just turn around now and say, this was beautiful. It was not beautiful. It was ugly as hell. How does a game end and 2 people haven't made a pass? Like, do you know how crazy that is? After 90 minutes.
First knee, you are inverting fullback.
Bro had more tackles than passes.
Then
He had more interceptions than passes. He had more blocks than passes. He has more clearances than passes.
I know what you wanafaa kuwa on the ball.
Lakini kazi yake ilikuwa simple.
Lakini hata
Maliza
kama-
Doku. Doku alikuwa kwa mfuko yake.
How old is Timber?
Faster.
I don't know. But
Makes sense.
my point is Doku was the way those guys set out to kill us. Doku was obviously it was between Doku and Savio. One of them had to finish us one way or another. Doku did not do anything on that wing. If Savio cooked and Doku cooked at the same time, we were finished. We were finished. But Savio's touch, bro. Savio's touch.
That tongue.
Karibu alisema YouTube ati Kalafiora amepelekwa Marikiti. Way that boy, like the way he changes direction is wild. It's actually insane.
It was a split second angemiss your chance. Haaland alikuwa offside.
No, alikuwa on mbaya.
Alikuwa off
Alikuwa
akarudi.
alikuwa on mbaya.
Unaona kuna venye alidelay your ball. Kama Haaland unaona naweza kwambia nani sasa? Nunes ndio ananga IQ. Unaona ingekuwa Nunes yeye angekuwa offside. Juu Nunes runs straight. Haaland had to bend that run.
He had to bend, but if you think about it, see, we play with a back four.
Yeah.
We play very compact. When Calafiori stepped out, it disoriented the back four. Now Gabriel had to be
was a
like, okay,
space
I have to make a
between
decision.
Saliba and
Akarealize, Haaland anarudi, akarudi nyuma kichomoka. So he didn't slow down, then continue. He just sprinted back. That sprinting back is what put Haaland onside. Ju Haaland ilifika point, bro, ball imekuja. And that's the one thing City want. City want to catch you after they've won the ball. And they caught us flat-footed. Like, that one was, there's nothing we could have done. You know, like, it's either you lose the ball and you give them a great chance, ama Savio does what he did, beating our player one-on-one. because now that disoriented our entire defense. I still think Haaland was okay. And then
he
the
was
pass
okay.
came. The pass came with so much force.
rain.
It came with so much
Alafu
force,
akafuata ball.
but it was so nice at the same time.
Yeah,
It was
the
just
weight was
perfect.
okay.
Because it made his finish even
Better.
more inventive. You know, like it
Because
was...
Raya expected kwa bottom the other corner.
Yeah.
Then akeka kwa
No,
near
but
post.
Saliba alikuwa nakuja. Sasa ile hiyo bottom corner. Haaland angefungua hivi mwili. Saliba angenini. The finish was smart. Like, honestly, when I looked at the replay, that was the only way he was going to finish it. Because Haaland is not going to kick with his right foot in that scenario.
So you think if KDB ama Rodri played in the second half kwa hizo shooting positions zenye Diaz ama Akanji ndio alikuwa anajipacha then wana pass. Game ingesha bado draw.
Yeah, for sure.
hapana.
Ingesha draw.
Hapana.
Ingesha draw. But you see, what I'd say is, Arteta wouldn't have played that game plan. He wouldn't have played that game.
Oh, so he knew.
Wouldn't. Yeah.
So yeah. He knew
Yeah.
Pep's principle is don't shoot from distance
Yeah.
unless like ni kama amepea kama we si Foden ama KDB usishoot just pass.
Foden, KDB, Rodri are the three people who
Are
will
allowed
cause
to
problems from outside the box. Accurate shooters, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they're all not there. When Foden came, you saw Partey started stepping up a bit more. Rice started pushing up a bit more, like to Nini. And Diaz, it comes to your left foot, shoot. If it comes to your left, you shoot. Do whatever you want. But we're not going to let Kovacic get... You know, Kovacic likes that kind of layoff, nice layoff, and then curls it. That is the one. So they nullified certain types of shots, right? From certain people. Other
Actually,
shots, they just let go.
zenye kila mtu alikuwa anapata zilikuwa zinaingia kwa weak foot yake. Foden right foot, Kovacic left foot, shoot. Diaz left foot and shoot inaenda sijui wapi.
So that was the game plan. It's not a coincidence.
Kama ni dark arts.
Hata mimi ilifika point nasema, "Wait, mbona amtoki nje kublock?" But it's like those guys have to fight the urge to shoot, knowing very well Pep wants them to pass and open us, right? So it's like you're using them against them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know these guys want
Your
to pass
own
the ball
enemy.
around. But yeah, if KDB, like the game plan would have been different. It would have been push out a bit more. But then push out a bit more now, they'll try those passes. Backup producer Lisa Makuku and Ashimo, bro. There was a point you're not seeing. Even the shots they were taking, if you look at the replays from the back, there's like 4 bodies in front. I'm like, hey.
Chenye nasema about coaching ni the last corner they got. But I blame Gabriel Jesus. Because una shield ball kwa final third yenu mbona.
Si hata hivyo. Si alikuwa ameshinda ball. He had won the ball.
Angepura.
He was going, and then he wants to come back.
Ye ni Duanzi. Alafu
Ya bao.
sindio?
Ya bao ilikuwa hii side ingine.
Najua but nani alipura kwanza anaitwa Lewis, that kid mwenye alitumwa enda ambie Raya West 3 more minutes. Yeye
Skelly.
alipura then
Lewis Skelly, yeah.
then they attacked alafu ball ikatoka nje na this side. Then you guys I think Grealish, in as much as we banter him, he's smart because alikuwa kwa bench akaona enyewe hakuna venye hapa hakuna cross ilifikia
No,
Haaland.
but you realized after like 70 something minutes, they started doing all the set pieces were going quicker.
Yeah.
Ball inakuwa chini hivi tumeanza. Ball inaanza. So they said let's just increase the pace. That's how they caught us.
Plus you guys know if City cross ni back post kutafuta Haaland height yake juu is the...
Now the other thing was, if you look at Haaland at any single moment, kama cross inakuja hii side nyingine,
Either kwa Gabriel
Saliba
ama
Gabriel wamemshika. Ikikuja hii side nyingine, ilikuwa Gabriel Saliba na Calafiori. Like bro, hakukuwa na pale
even when
kwenda.
Kivior came in.
in.
So ndio nasema it was smart from Nani to look like to fake the cross. Akaini kama na cross juu alafu aka take short corner.
It was
Then a cutback.
the game plan was it was to nullify certain things that they do well. And the people who would have been great now to go in there would have been... That is why Stones came onto the field, right?
Yeah.
Because in as much as Akanji is tall, his strength is not going into the D, going for headers. Unacheki. Hizo ni to Rodri ufanya na nani. But KDB was missing and Rodri was missing, obviously. So Akanji had to come and play at the back. Stones was brought in to actually go into the box, which is how the goal came, right? So, yeah, fair play to them.
Yeah, so I think it was a good point for you guys.
Beginning of the game, if you told me point at
take a
Etihad,
point.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But the way we consider the end makes it feel like a loss.
It hurt because that's how even us Shabana conceded.
Yeah, from a corner.
Last minute.
Yeah.
But last minute, like umefanya everything okay until the last kick of the game.
Bro, that was legs, bro. even when you saw the ball went out, it didn't take up even 3 seconds. The corner had been taken.
Yeah.
We couldn't get up there. Those guys couldn't get. People were tired.
As in Nasema, as much as the legs, I think it was more smart from Grealish not to go long.
Where were they going? There was no other.
Sasa si ndio nasema Grealish aliona wengine walikuwa na cross.
Yeah.
Bernardo had so many crosses zenye zilikuwa zinahediwa na Saliba ama Gabriel. Yeah, so it's a good point for you guys. Alafu you've heard Pep say even if you guys played with 11, 12 ama 13 players, that's how you could have played.
It's okay. It's
Then
okay.
Bernardo-
Those guys have how you see it's his problem because he has built such a strong squad, bro. There is no formula to beat this guy, yeah. Unless
You're
you can't
Manchester
go
United.
toe to toe with them, unless they're playing at our place. There is nothing like you're going, yeah, and you're Man United,
Yeah.
because new Mkezo game,
Yeah, sana Ole.
yeah.
Ole owned Pep. Like ndio ujue kuna double standards. When Ole was doing this dark arts versus Pep, you guys were calling him PE player, right? But right now, Arteta is deploying a formation of 7-2-1. Mnamuita tactical genius.
But, well, I'd call him tactical because
Shut up.
I'll call him tactical because when we play Bournemouth, we don't pack the bus still.
Ole
When
never
we play
packed.
Crystal Palace, we're not packing the bus still. Tactics are changing
The
depending on who you're
the
playing.
argument for Ole was, why are you parking the bus versus these top teams at OT? Initially before, at OT, they wanted entertaining football, right? But Ole, hiyo ndio ilikuwa standard yake. It wasn't like at OT, tuko OT but anapark, which worked for him because that's how Simeone plays rather.
So how did you play against teams like Palace?
Hizo tulikuwa tunakimbisha.
Sim-
We won 9-0 versus Soton, bro.
Well, Soton wamechapwa na kila mtu.
We went kuna a season we broke Arsenal's record. Hamkuwa
Away.
hiyo record.
Away.
Yeah. We were never beaten away under Ole. So those are the things that mbona enyewe Ronaldo. Shit.
But you saw when after you were beaten your first one, it went downhill after that.
No, the first game that United fans ama the ex-players, the pundits, forced Ole to go toe-to-toe ni versus Klopp, Liverpool. When we lost 5-0 at OT. Then wakaanza kucall for his sacking. That will never be accepted. You watch. So you have a manager who's forced to go out of his philosophy just to impress his mates. I think that's the mistake he made in United. Yeah. Anyway. Hongera kwa Arsenal kwa point moja. Alafu Bernardo almost killed you guys.
Oh, why?
You didn't see what he said?
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, those guys, they've won enough Premier Leagues.
Ama wako na
Until we
tu-
beat them, I don't feel like there's anything we can say.
Ama wako na tu hasira. Walikuwa
And-
wanataka tu wapewe red card.
And-
Then you go to tutoa chape.
Yeah.
Ndio mseme
The
ati
thing is,
you are
did you see how they
competitive.
celebrated the equalizer?
Bro, hata mimi naweza celebrate. It's
Hey.
the last kick of the game.
Exactly.
Kwani kwa nataka wafunge wa frown?
What I'm saying is, it was tough for them. We made it tough.
Yeah, it was.
For them to get that 2-2, they had to toil. They had to suffer, right? We suffered as well. But what I'm saying is, it's hard. You can't. Those guys have won how many Premier Leagues in a row?
5,
I haven't
4.
forgotten. Yeah, whatever it is. But until we beat them, he has a point, right?
Yeah.
He has a point.
Mbona
What do you think of Michael Oliver?
Oliver. It's shit. Piece of shit.
You are a liar. You are a
Piece of
liar.
shit. Last season, we were playing City at Old Trafford, right? You see what Ben White does to opponents.
Keepers.
Temia corner. Hoyland did the same to Rodri. Rodri akadive, akapeana penalty. I've never seen a penalty like that given again. Right? Liverpool were facing City last season. Doku did a kung fu move
Yeah.
on McAllister.
Yeah, the last
Never
minutes
pen.
of the game. Yeah.
Right? Then this season, last week actually, when Rice got the red card, we were discussing. We said Szoboszlai did the same thing and he was on a yellow. But he didn't get booked. Okay? Jana, Doku did the same thing, kicked the ball away, wasn't booked. Silva did the same thing, kicked the ball away, wasn't booked. When City scored, Hoyland alichukua ball akapiga
Haaland.
Haaland rather. Norway Hoyland alichukua ball akapiga
Nani kwa
Gabriel
kichwa,
haikuangaliwa hata
hiyo si nini ye pia wa
like it was
No, but if
Other
you, in the
people
context
have-
of the game, people
Yeah.
are being booked for less and
than-
for repeated offenses.
Yeah.
Because if you add what he did at the beginning of the game to Saliba, okay, first 3 minutes of the game, it's not. You'll say you don't deserve a yellow first minute of a game. You're trying to set. You're not trying to book people early.
the big game.
Then you do that, and then you saw what he did at the end, towards the end of the game. Yenye alipita na anaitwaje umse?
Gabriel
Ilikuwa party.
ilikuwa pate
Yeah.
when hiyo time mshafungwa alafu rest
So you do all those things, you don't even get a yellow card.
then you
Like-
you ask Lois Skelly, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. So for me, I feel like I was just no. Did you finish by the way?
No.
Finish.
So Trossard in a split second, foul, kicks the ball away, gets booked. So you have to ask, where's the consistency from these refs, right? If this one is booked for this offense, then that has to be hiyo ndio inafaa kuwa standard. Like if you do this, you're getting booked. So there's no way you let a player do this, you don't book them, then another one does that, you book them. Na ukiangalia magnitude ya
Offense.
theater offense, hizo games ni title deciding,
Yeah.
right? So he made, in as much as the Trossard booking was okay, I think he made a mistake.
And last year, what game was that where he said he didn't want to ruin the game?
I think it was you guys versus City still.
Oh,
when
Kovacic.
yeah, almost
He said he
killed
didn't want to give him a red card because
Yeah.
it would ruin the
to
game.
ruin the game, yes.
Well, for me, it's not even. Me, my issue is with Howard Webb and the whole that PGMOL because there are just certain things that, bro, it's
You
not
don't
adding
defend.
up. It's actually not adding up. Like the lack of,
Consistency.
you know, we keep saying lack of consistency, but people don't really get what that means because everyone is just saying consistency. Lack of consistency means in the course of a game, you're giving certain people decisions you're not giving others, right? In the course of a season, certain refs are calling things, others are not calling things. Yet at the beginning of the season,
You're using the same set of rules.
at the beginning of the season, you told us that you'll be cracking down on any, like the opponent should not infringe, even touch the ball after a foul has been made.
Even no player should talk to a ref except a captain.
So, yeah. So even when Doku kicked the ball, Michael Oliver was trying to say you take it from there, right? Take it from back there. But if that's the case, then why was Rice given a yellow card? Because Rice also kicked the ball away from the place. Why wasn't the ball taken back? If they're saying they're going by the letter of the law, why can't we also call them out by the letter of the law on this end, right? Because Rice touched the ball away from where... This is now going by what Michael Oliver was telling Doku. Yes, Doku kicked the ball, but he was kicking the ball to where the foul happened. Rice touched the ball away from where the foul happened. Why wasn't that? So you see, these things add up with time. So, and to be honest, ideal world, if the refs are good, we wouldn't complain about such small things. It's them who have said, we're now going to crack down
set
on
the
this.
standard.
They've set the standard of being petty. So then why can't we come back with them?
If they go low,
With deeper, if they go low. And then, do you remember the beginning of this season, City were fined for time wasting?
Yeah.
You remember they were fined at the last 22 times over the last 2 years. They were given a fine of 2 million. Why are they the only people being fined after the fact? Why are you finding them after for 2 years? Like, when was the last time you had someone being fined for in the Premier League for things that happened, not even in the previous, it's normally the previous season, not like seasons past, you know? So I just think like across the board, like decisions are just being made and it's, for the Trossard red card, sour. But if you're going to give him a red card, you need to give Bernardo a yellow, you need to give Doku a yellow. Diaz was on a yellow when he elbowed Nani in the head. I thought 2 years ago that was any contact to the head was an automatic yellow card. I thought that was what they told us. So there are things that are not adding up. Even which game are we watching? Tottenham. When Vicario goes and she casts the ball, doesn't even go to VR. It doesn't even go to VR. Yeah. And it's such a big blunder. Like,
actually, the Brentford players were booked for complaining.
They were booked for complaining. It makes no sense. It's like, and then that day Mosquera was touching their knees. And Gabriel is the one who gets booked for it. Like,
before that incident, he even wanted to nyonga Havertz.
Yeah. Like, it's just you set precedents and then you don't follow the precedents you've set. So that's just me. For me, that's my biggest issue with all that's happening.
Officiating. Right?
But with that being said, Trossard, you need to learn better. You need to be better because
Arsenal players.
Yeah, because literally Rice did it.
Yeah.
2 game weeks ago, like before the international break. We should be the only team that are not getting a second yellow card.
Yeah.
For
Even
being
a yellow
whatever.
card for kicking
We
the ball
should
away.
not be getting yellow cards for time wasting.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I'm guessing that's something as a coach you'd have to say. I know Arteta was defending him and saying, oh, there was a split second between the kick and whatever, but it's objective. It's up to the ref at that point. Do not give the ref an opportunity to make a decision. And yeah, man, all we can do is, because the thing is, the more you feel aggrieved, now you start losing focus, and now you just start focusing on the refs and stuff, and that's what I don't want like Arsenal to do. Like, let's just focus. We played so well. Let's just focus on how we are playing. You know.
Yeah. Then that's it for the Premier League, unless you have something to add.
Brentford scored again after 22 seconds.
22 seconds.
How wild was that?
But it was against Spurs. Anyone can score.
No,
It was
22 seconds, 2 games in a row.
Well, that has to do something with their. You need to adjust. Like the way they ukianza ball.
when you start the game,
Yeah, because teams expect you to go a certain way,
yeah.
then you go the opposite of what they are doing. So washa step, halafu
Can
nyimena
you,
the
can you
opposite.
imagine the next team talk for the who's playing Brentford next?
Yeah, Brentford.
Team talk itakuwa
West Ham.
itakuwa bro.
Kama ndio wanaanza.
So itakuwa, first of all itakuwa captain, you have to win the coin toss and we're starting the game.
Yeah. But hata second half inaweza kuwa the same thing.
But Mbeumo's goal was
Crazy.
yeah.
The one touch finish. Then Solanke arrived. Though
Finally.
Madas alikuwa amemnyima hiyo pass. Yeah, but at least he scored. So it will build confidence in him. Na nadhani aliscore on the wrong match. Juu kupata confidence before you play an open leaky United. Bad news, bruv.
Yeah, so there was that one. Another game I want to talk about was who do you want to talk about? Eddie Howe watch. The Eddie Howe watch. The Eddie Howe watch is
You still stand by him.
is going along nicely.
He'll be the first manager to be sacked.
First manager to be sacked will have to be Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe is just surviving. Me, I don't know how this guy is surviving games. Because even the last game, they won, right? But
yeah.
all the goals were wildies. This guy scored 2 goals and their XG was 3.2. Like, they're not creating clear-cut chances. Individual
They're not doing anything,
brilliance is just
bailing them out.
like, yeah. And then, if it's not for Harvey Barnes, it's
Did the same-
not...
Did the same versus Fulham.
Yeah,
but it
same
wasn't
thing.
enough.
Like, just individual brilliance. And then...
The chance they missed, who was there? Shah.
Shah. Again,
back.
Shah is always... I don't know why he's always there. Isak is open. Just lay the ball, you know. And then Bruno G. The pass, he passes back. And again, you know, I looked at that goal again and I'm like, okay, sour. It's his mistake. He made the mistake. But then also sometimes some mistakes stem from the structure that you play in.
Yeah.
Why is he kicking the ball in? Like, those are things that maybe he's been told. If someone is open, kick the ball
In.
towards the middle. But there are certain teams you will never see. And a slot team, Emery team. I'm not even mentioning Pep and Arteta. Emery, Gary O'Neill. I'm not going to say Ten Hag. I'm not saying it because Ten Hag does the same. That Casemiro ball from middle kicking across. Why are you kicking across zones in the middle of the park? That's why Casemiro has been benched, right?
Yeah.
Like losing the ball. You did it against Liverpool twice. Stop looking at me like that. You did it twice against Liverpool.
Maresca.
You did it twice against Liverpool. So for me, there's some things that are just structural. Like
And you
you're
see,
putting players in a position to fail.
That mistake happened. They did the same thing 2 minutes before, but Fulham didn't score.
Fulham didn't score. Yeah.
Then repeated again.
Yeah.
Then they
But
scored.
even Brentford though, was stupid like that. Hey, they gave the ball away.
Actually,
they really
2 of their
gave-
goals
they really gave them chances.
They gave the ball away. Yeah, so we have Carabao Cup. We do quick predictions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so Chelsea will be facing Barrow tomorrow.
Wait, we didn't touch up on Champions League? Like a quick recap?
Oh, shit. Just gonna kumbuka ya Champions League.
We just quick recap. I had 2 results. I don't even know because I was in Joburg. I don't even know what happened. Like I found out the other day.
City drew with Inter 0-0 at the Etihad.
How was the game? You watched it, yeah?
Yeah, I watched.
How was the game?
Inter good in attacking spaces.
Yeah.
They were finding spaces. Forced Pep to at least take a step back, ache press high. During the first half, Inter ilikuwa inawakimbisha. Alafu the fact that they had rotated the squad, walikuwa wamerest Martinez, like these good guys walikuwa wameanzisha kina Mediterranean who are not even starters.
Midterm is not a starter.
No, he doesn't start.
Umemkataa mbio.
He doesn't start.
But his quality ama?
Yeah, he's quality but he doesn't start.
He's not starter quality.
Yeah, so he doesn't start. Yeah, so City walidraw. They didn't create much for. Ama shida ni defense. Good defenders, Haaland.
Did KDB play?
Yeah, that's the game he got injured.
What injury was it? You know, I didn't even notice KDB didn't play our game.
He had a muscle, I think.
I did notice KDB didn't play our game. I was so focused on Rodri and all this. But we need to talk about Rodri though. But anyway, when it's confirmed, we'll talk about it. But the injury looks nasty.
Yeah, KDB was injured in the 45th minute. So he didn't came on in the second half.
Who came on?
Pep made some changes. Gundogan, I think. Yeah. Gundo came on the second half and Foden for KDB and Savio. Yeah, so like the best team didn't take their chances in that game. And that was Inter. Yeah, they missed their chances until when Lautaro came on, ndio squad ilikuwa ina change.
Finally bench Lautaro.
Like the big boys who started were the spine. Hakan, Barella and Thuram. Akina Damiano anaanza. Damiano alikuwa anagusa kisigino. You see the
kucheza?
Nani?
Left back.
Dimarco.
Umseko nalenda alienda kwa una plan gani?
Bisek ndio play there.
Ama juu Milan derby ilikuwa hii weekend.
You see that goal Guti assisted. Was it Guti ama the Real Madrid?
Yeah, I know the goal you're talking about. Yeah. Damian
was doing that for City.
Wacha uongo.
Lie. Like ako 1v1 na keeper but akapigia kisigino for Barella who skied it. They missed a couple of chances. You have to be aware of those guys when you go to San Siro.
San Siro ni kuzuri.
Mta struggle versus Inter. Like somehow they find space.
We'll just put all our
like that's so
we'll put all our Italians.
Unless you play how you played City with the red card, they will find us. They will find space.
We'll put all our Italians. We'll put Jorginho, Martinelli, and Calafiori.
Then we had Arsenal take on Atalanta. My boy Rategi missed a pen.
I don't know, he didn't miss a pen.
The first save was good.
Do you know what's funny? So that's the day we had dinner.
Yeah.
No. That's the day of the summit, the TikTok summit. So we finished and then we were going out after. So we got back to the hotel. I was just changing and then we leave. Nikasha TV niko na game. I had forgotten there was a game. Literally, I'm like, hey, second half. Let me watch the second half. And then we choboka. I switch on the TV, bro. I'm seeing a corner. No, a corner is being called. So I'm changing. I leave the bathroom. I'm seeing VR. I'm seeing VR check. I see penalty. Bro, I was like, I'm switching off TV. I'm going. I literally only watched the penalty. I saw the save. I saw the rebound save. And then I left. I was like, hey, this game. But that's the only thing I watched in that game.
You guys did nothing on that game.
Yeah.
It's
like we were preparing for City.
For City. Like, you didn't create a lot of chances. Then Sterling came on. Hakakuwa bright kiasi but hakufanya anything
significant
yenye inaweza cause threat. Like Atalanta, I think they were ready for that game. They played to nullify
our strength.
Yeah, not to win.
Knowing we don't have Odegaard.
Yeah. Actually, talking of Odegaard, that was the game I think I had an issue that you guys, in as much as we've been saying, we have a system that can accommodate player but drop nini quality inaweza drop. That's the game I feel like you guys needed Odegaard in the final third. You did nothing. Literally nothing. I'm not even hating.
We are useless.
Anyway, that means that little draw is a big word, eh?
Yeah, then on Tuesday we had Liverpool take on AS Milan at San Siro, but
you remember you said Milan would beat Liverpool. Hey, someone came at you.
I was right in the first, was it 16 minutes when Pulisic scored? They had a couple of chances. Like Liverpool have a tendency of starting games slow before they pick.
Stories za nini pia zimerudi
za kama Oli
za Klopp. No, see, but this is the second game this season they've gone behind.
Yeah. They started slow. Pulisic punished them. Alafu your game ilikuwa na run concurrently na ya United vs Barcelona.
Shameless.
Yeah, so nilikuwa na multitask, but from what I saw, Liverpool scored 2 beautiful goals from
set pieces.
Yeah, they did what you guys do versus Spurs. they realized nani anaogopa hizo in-swingers. Anaitwa mtu mwenye alifake injury tena.
Nani? Mourinho. Mike Mourinho.
Yeah, then Leao, like that's the game expected Leao, Theo Hernandez, Reinders, Morata,
Tijani,
like to do something.
Did they won the derby, yeah?
Yeah, they want one.
I'm like those guys. It's
Like imagine wing moja iko na one wing has Trent and Salah who doesn't track back. Then you in that same wing you have, like in that line you have Hernandez, Reinders, then Leao.
Yeah. You need to be punishing them.
What hawafanyi shit. Like Leao versus Trent, bro. That's like me versus Samiro. Naweza toa Samiro mbio.
You are a liar.
But Trent had a good game.
He
Yeah?
had a good game. Like
Even the assist. I saw the
Liverpool
assist.
had a good game.
He came from far.
Alafu the way
He
you were
ran
talking
far.
about nani tens were Arne Slot. Yeah, that game you were vindicated. Soboslai had so many chances. More than wingers, more than Salah and Gakpo. But also Gakpo had a good game. Like,
He did, yeah.
In general, I think Liverpool
He looks sharp.
yeah.
He looks really sharp.
But Liverpool also conceded some chances. Ni venye tu Milano walikuwa
Hawajisikii kufunga.
yeah, they didn't turn up for that game. Maybe pia wao walikuwa nangoja derby.
Si ndio kila mtu alikuwa anangoja derby hiyo wiki.
Then we had Real struggle versus Stuttgart before Bobby Charlton Jr. came
Oh my gosh.
to score.
Hiyo bao kwanza. And then first of
They
all,
were 3v1.
we watched it with Biko here. And then it was a 3v1 and you're like, oh my gosh. Biko is like, what is he doing? Biko akaanza kucheka.
Super.
What decisions are you making? Bro, ikapita kwa mkono nikaangalia tu Biko hivi kwamba Biko bro.
That boy has
You have
shot
been proven
power.
wrong. Akasema hiyo ni kuguess.
Akona shot power.
And
Yes.
it-
Like balls zote amefungia Real zimekuwa hivyo.
Lakini hiyo kipa lakini. Huo kipa lakini.
Msa akona shot power lakini.
Zivo kipa lakini. Tuseme tu kweli.
it's not-
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no,
Let's-
no. You're not going to
I
talk
think
for
it's
me
the more or
because-
less
no, that's
same
not
goal
true.
Onana scored versus Young Boys.
And then he got married.
Who?
Si Hendrik.
Oh yeah. At 18. Alafu you see what's funny about that contract ni they signed that whoever cheats pays the other.
He signed a contract like that.
Yeah, so
With
like
the wife?
kwanza before the marriage they were dating, right? Who dem akasema who boy akifika a certain age anaweza funguka akili kiasi unaona anze kuangalia outside. So venye anafanya ni mfunge temenye amesign for Real, they signed that ka contract at whoever looks outside has to pay the other.
He's lost that one.
Yeah.
You cannot beat someone who has eye on the prize. You can't.
Shashapoteza. Maybe a divorce sahi ama sign
There's no way,
prenup.
bro. There's no way. A Brazilian in Spain who plays for Real, 18-year-old. Kuda. There's no way.
Alisign contract.
There's literally no Brazilian who has not gone to I want to say Spain, but let me say Real and not had issues.
Even Anthony. Anthony was 21, he had 3 baby mama zama tu.
Bro, Brazilian.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Brazilians they love nini.
There's no way.
Yeah, so Real had walikuwa 1-1 for long before Rudiger scored. Alafu that routine of players slapping him, then akasema
Bro,
he's
Sela
to
naomba
lap-
bana. Like he's the guy he's saying thank you and praying and then you guys go and slap him.
It's because pia was slap.
Lakini sasa
Akasema kwanza acha ngoja wafunge.
celebration yake ni kama maombi bro. Unachapa msee ni kana na kuomba.
Like there's a time Piol scored. Akasema juu I don't score so I don't know how to celebrate. Akakiss hiyo nini ya captain. Hiyo ambad ya captain ajana kiss hivi. Akasema ni juu afungangi bao mingi ajue venye na nini ya celebrate. Then venye we called it Villa beat Young Boys. Correct prediction by the from us box to box.
Yeah.
3-0.
Si ni wala si.
Na tulisema tu game ya kwanza watashinda.
Hey, John Duran.
Hiyo boy yake yenye ilikataliwa was a
Duran. See, he still scored though.
No, he didn't.
He didn't score against Young Boys?
No, he didn't.
No, whose goal? See, Watkins, what was disallowed?
Watkins, McGinn, and Onana.
No, Watkins wasn't disallowed.
No?
Oh, it was Duran.
Yeah, it's Duran.
No, Duran is still a bad man.
He's a bad man.
Duran song.
He has how can I call it? Unaona what Owen said about Greenwood? the finish, the technique,
He has a knack
how
for goal.
how to shoot.
wenye walifunga ni Tielemans, Ramsey na Onana.
Tielemans.
Aki. Si Watkins pia alifunga?
Akufunga. Watkins had a disallowed goal.
Okay.
Oh, no. Duran had a disallowed goal. Watkins came off. Watkins had an assist.
I think an assist.
Yeah, he had an
Ama he
assist.
scored.
Kwa sababu
handball.
ulichiki bao ya pili ile what they were doing. Young boys. They were actually playing like young boys.
Niliwatch hapa
Like
first.
it was actually the stupidest goal you ever
Nakumbuka
concede.
Watkins akifunga but ama ilikuwa handball.
Kuna ile wamefanya ujinga hapo nyuma alafu ndio bao
Boya Ramsey.
ikaingia.
Yeah. Anyway, that was for Champions League.
So check first the table. Producer but tuambie table inakaaje. I feel like we're
Number 1 ni Bayern Munich.
City and Arsenal are
Bayern
15th
scored
and 16th.
9.
Bayern are balling.
Bayern scored 9 versus
They scored 9?
Where was Dinamo Zagreb?
They scored before that they had scored 6 or 7.
Alafu they
Hii
scored
weekend
5.
wamefunga 5.
Yeah. So here's the table. Numero 1. We have Bayern Munich.
First of all, that game was weird because they were 2-0. No, they were 3-0 up at halftime.
3-2 then.
And then okay, to tune in, it's 3-2.
Yeah.
Then I tuned out. So I was like, he game ni kali,
Kiasi.
but Real are 1-1. Let's go watch Real. I come back.
7-2.
It was we actually came back to 7-2.
Yeah, so at first we have Bayern, then second we have Celtic.
Celtic.
Yeah.
Celtic beat who?
They beat
Who did Celtic beat, producer? 3?
Slovan Bratislava 5-1. Then 3 we have Leverkusen, they won 4-0. Then 4 we have Villa. 5 we have Dortmund. 6 we have Sparta Prague. 7 we have Liverpool. 8 we have Juventus. You saw a goal Kenan and Ndegz scored.
Oh my goodness.
Kenan and Ndegz. Kenan and Ndegz.
And he's wearing number 10 now.
Yeah. 9th we have Madrid. 10th we have Sporting. 11th Benfica. Monaco 12th. They beat Barcelona by the way with the red card.
Oh my goodness.
Then 13th we
Sisi
have
kaa watu wa Barcelona.
Brest. 14th we have Atletico Madrid. 15th we have Paris Saint-Germain. 16th
Is it Arsenal or Man City? 17th.
17th City. Hideous twins. Yeah, so the twins are
Cramp
16th
twins.
and 17th.
Ai.
Yeah, then Barca
City ni 20th, bro.
Barca wako 24th. 23rd.
Bro,
Wewe unaona debo gani?
Like from the UCL official. Like Arsenal and City didn't score.
no, so, 0-0.
Yeah, so they go with the alphabetic nini. Yes.
Who got the nil first?
Yeah.
Man City got nil first. Maybe that's why they're... So, nini, hiyo table ikisha hivyo surprises wenye umetoka itakuwa nani?
Surprises. Real, City, Atletico, PSG, Arsenal, Man City, Inter.
Hao watakuwa 8 to 24, hao watakuwa playoff.
Surprises.
So
So
24 chini.
Milan tu solo.
Basa.
Basa wako 23rd.
Bado ni kubaya. And then they score 5 in. They scored 7, they score 5, then they don't win Champions League.
They'll score 5 next game.
Yeah, that was
They're
interesting.
facing Bayern, I think, right?
Hey, that's a good game.
Let me check.
That's a good one. That's Otto.
They're facing Young Boys. Then they'll face Bayern after Young Boys.
Hey, that game will be fire.
They'll play Bayern on 23rd, then El Clasico on 27th.
This is what we like to hear.
Yeah, so that's what Champions League gave us last week. Then talking of Champions League, this week, midweek,
Oh my gosh.
we have Europa League.
Oh my gosh. Tunafanya Europa. Let's do Europa, then
so
we go to Carabao.
a quick one, June United solo.
So,
Yeah, a quick Europa League for those who watched the Champions League draw. Explanation is still the same. 8 teams, 4 home, 4 away, league table. So United were drawn with FC Twente. Porto, we face now we face FC Porto away. Fenerbahce away. Victoria Pleasant away.
Kiai! Mnacheza watu wote.
See, 8 teams. Like
Fenerbahce amshindi. Umesema nani tena before Fenerbahce?
Porto,
Porto amshindi.
Victoria Pleasant.
Away.
Then we have PAOK at home, FC20
PAOK
at home,
mnashinda 20 mnashinda
Bodo Glimt at home,
hiyo mnashinda.
Rangers at home, and Tau Bucharest away.
So cheki hizo games 8 mnashinda PAOK, mnashinda Bodo Glimt, mnashinda
Rangers.
Rangers. I don't know.
OT.
Rangers.
We beat them 3-0 at 2-0 in preseason with akina Joe Hugel.
Unajua Rangers wewe?
Nawajua salama sana.
Hiyo tena inatokata draw.
Out tunaua.
Aya, alafu nani tena umesema nani tena hapo?
Like the only 2 games I have a problem with ni Porto away and Fenerbahce away because of Mourinho.
Hizo mbili.
He has a point to prove.
Fenerbahce ndio timu ya Osimhen.
Na si Galatasaray.
Bado ni mbaya. Bado ni mbaya.
Au ndio
Bado ni
tupata
Mourinho.
finals.
Puto kwanza mshapata na Fabio Vieira hapo.
Uzuri waliuza content sao. Portuguese
I
Anthony.
don't know, but okay, you have tricky games. Let me say,
yeah.
It's not that you can beat all those teams.
But-
It's just that we know you. You cannot go 8. You can win 8 games in a row in the Champions League.
I know you.
So-
You know you.
I know you and you know you.
yeah.
So those are Porto, Fenerbahce are tricky fixtures. Then of course you have one home game that you guys you can never win all your home games.
Talking of home game tomorrow, on Wednesday, play FC20
FC20.
at Old Trafford.
That one you're winning.
Yeah.
That one you
I
have to
think
win.
we'll rotate the squad, 2 or 3 changes.
If there's anything your coach knows is to beat Dutch teams.
Yeah.
So
3-0 United.
FC20 ndio ilikuwa timu ya Arne Slot.
Yeah.
PSV.
Ni
Feyenoord.
But pia ashai coach FC. Ten Hag ndiye ashai coach FC20.
You're not going to get a clean sheet, but you're winning the game.
We are beating them mercilessly.
You'll win
3-0
like 3-2.
at OT.
3-2.
Yeah, so Carabao. Oh, before Carabao, Spurs face Carabao on Thursday.
That's a W, man. Spurs are looking good, especially they're capitalizing on it. The only person who looked weird this weekend was Vicario. Vicario was making some dumb decisions, trying to play from the back, and then he's pressured. Like, just lack of special awareness. The red card you're supposed to get for handling the ball, but this should be a good win for them. Good European night. Bucks European night. They should win this one.
They play on Thursday, we play on Wednesday. Class. History. Tradition. Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup. Chelsea take on Barrow tomorrow.
Like Middlesbrough.
Barrow. Like a team called Barrow FC.
Like Car Wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Hiyo anashinda bro. Sasa unajua akina nani wako Europa. Sorry, conference. Akina Palma wako. So hizi ndio game zao. Barrow they'll win. They'll even score like 5.
Yeah, I'm going for Chelsea win 4-1.
5-0.
Then Man City take on Watford.
Who plays for Watford?
I don't
I feel like everyone had Troy Deeney retired. Ismail Sarr left.
De La Feu left.
Delofeu. Hiyo atashinda. I mean, it's a given, man.
Just a minute.
It's a given.
Nifungulie gate.
Gate ama
So
pigia nani amfungulie gate.
hatuna nini natumika. Anyway, yeah. So
Shit.
what's his name?
City Villa Watford.
Yeah. City. City have to win.
Yeah, I also think
that's a
City-
no-brainer. No-brainer.
City will win.
And they'll come back with the energy after drawing to the biggest team in England 2-2.
In London.
They will come.
Then Wycombe will be taking on Aston Villa.
That's
You know one thing about Unai Emery?
figured.
These are the type of games where wachenda pena alafu lose.
yeah. Because now they're playing midweek, Nini.
yeah.
I know, but their bench is strong. The thing is, they're even with these games, you just need someone who can finish chances.
Okay.
And I also feel like they'll probably give playing time to the likes of Buendia and stuff. So, Aston Villa should win that one. I'll go for like a cool 2-0 win.
I'm also going for
Durand brace.
3-1 win.
Durand brace.
Then we have the Gunners on Wednesday facing Bolton.
Bolton, you know we have history with Bolton, eh? Bolton is where JJ Okocha used to do bad things to us.
Brilliant.
Nicolas Anelka went there, did bad things to us. Giannakopoulos, Stelios. Giannakopoulos, not Turkish, Greek. The Greek boy used to do bad things to us. That is where Jack Wilshere went on loan to recapture his form. So we have history with Bolton. But
So you reckon they beat you?
no, the game's at Emirates.
Yeah,
That one. We need to unleash our second team. Our second team is Calafiori and
Noneri.
right now Calafiori is second team but he hasn't started playing games. Like the thing with our squad is that you can be first team or second team depending on the time of the season. Georgie in there. I would like to see Gabriel Jesus get on the score sheet as well. Sterling, like just get the boys, give the boys a good run in.
Chance, yeah.
So I'll go with a 3-0 win over Bolton.
Then we have Liverpool. I think this is the biggest game of the Carabao Cup. Liverpool taking on West Ham.
Bro.
A West Ham who have a point to prove.
Lopetegui is currently the problem at West Ham. For me and for you, I guess.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, Lopetegui is just not...
Now watch him play the players he signed on this Carabao Cup.
Yeah, now he'll decide he's going to
So
play
he'll
it
go
well.
strong.
Yeah.
And Liverpool have to rotate. So I think it will be a good watch.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool might win either on pens or full time. It will be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for Liverpool to win.
No, this one will be, bro. They'll be hammered.
I'm going for Liverpool.
Hakpo is going to play this game starting.
Going for
They
Liverpool.
will be hammered.
Liverpool.
Liverpool are going to hammer West Ham.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Hammers will be hammered.
Will be hammered.
Yeah, sure.
That one we are seeing there's at least 3 goals in this game.
I'm going for Liverpool to win, but it will be a tight win, a narrow escape. Then game week 6 predictions.
Game week 6.
Early kickoff.
Ali Kiko.
We have Arsenal Slayers, aka Manchester City.
Which slayers? What did they slay?
A draw.
Which did they slay?
A draw. We have Newcastle welcoming Man City at St. James Park.
You know that game always ends in goals, eh?
Yeah.
That game always has goals. This game has at least 4 goals in
Yeah,
it.
plenty
in my
goals,
opinion, at least 4. But Man City should have a lot more to prove. Newcastle are not playing in. They have a whole week to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm still leaning towards a City win. I expect Haaland to do good things. Newcastle, they'll have to play a counter game. They cannot play from the back. That thing of playing from the back is what is costing them dearly, right? Trying to see Pope play from the back is actually hilarious. You saw the goal he conceded against Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Like he just does some things. I'm just like, this boy.
Well, that finish was good. Even to kushika ball fiti.
Anyway, 3-1 City because they also can't keep a clean sheet.
I'm also because Isak will score, right? I'm also going for a City win. 3-1 also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we at 5. Temia, Battle of the Mids.
Yeah.
We have Arsenal taking on Leicester.
It will be at 5 p.m. at least. Angalau.
At the Emirates.
4-0. 4. You know, we need a break. We need a breather. Eh? Think about the games we've played. Aston Villa away. Atalanta away.
City away.
City away.
Spurs away.
Spurs away.
Brighton at
Hey.
home.
Brighton at home was the only one. But even then, there was a red card. So it's like every game has just been too bumper to bumper. No, but we're not firing on all cylinders. So 4 is too much. They have lied. So I'll go for a 3-0. Cool 3-0. Second 3-0 of the week. We just end the week nicely, politely. 5 p.m. kickoff. The sun is still out. But the winter is come.
Yeah. You know something? This is game week.
6.
I've always gone against Leicester for every game week.
Yeah.
Now they keep on proving me wrong.
Eh.
I'm still going against them. I'm still going against them. I see you guys winning. Yeah, a cool 3-0 win.
The thing with Leicester is they concede a lot of chances, a lot of shots.
And how the score goes, they depend on spaces in behind. And I don't think you leave some space for teams to exploit. Yeah. So
But if they're to score, Vardy needs to get his Emirates goal. If Vardy scores, I won't have a problem. Vardy, that's top 10 Premier League striker of all time.
I'm going for Arsenal win 3-0. Then we have Brentford, aka 22nd. 22 seconds.
Gone in 22 seconds.
22 seconds goal. FC, yeah. Welcoming West Ham United at their stadium.
GTEC.
GTEC Stadium.
Bro, West Ham need a result. Honestly, they need a result. They
Even
need to stop playing.
Brentford.
The problem with Brentford is they lose the ball so much. Like, they actually lose the ball. But at home, for some reason, they get results.
Yeah.
They actually do. But they don't have visa for a while. That one is going to... It's going to cost them. They don't have firepower up front. They lost visa. Obviously, Tony went. So a lot of it is... A lot of the onus is on our boy Mbeumo to do something. But I think Lopetegui will come good. I will go with a 3-1 West Ham win.
I'm also going for a 2-1 West Ham win. Kudus to score.
Kudus ako kwa ultimate team ya mse hapa hivi.
Ona. Then at 5 still, we have Civil War FC. The Mandem. Sancho FC. Welcoming Brighton at the Stamford Bridge.
Hii inakwanga nini? The Graham Potter derby. Graham Potter derby hapa.
Sanchez
Brighton
derby.
have since the international
They
break,
haven't
they've
lost.
just looked. They haven't lost, but they don't win now.
Yeah.
They've just been drawing. So I expect them to score goals again. I want them. I want them to unleash those wingers, to unleash them. When does Chelsea play?
Tomorrow.
Europa League?
They are not playing Europe.
Oh, sorry, conference. Oh my god.
Conference has
They're playing Carabao.
Conference has 6 teams and like European Champions League 8. So they start next week when
Okay.
Zote zinaanza
So,
kwa
but they're
kwanza.
playing Carabao.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So I will go with Chelsea. A Chelsea win, but I expect a lot of goals. 4-2.
Same. I'm going
4-2.
for Chelsea win 3-1.
4-2. I want
Nicholas Jackson to
Danny Welbeck on the score sheet. I need Noni Madueke. I need you to do something, sir.
score. Jackson, please.
4-2 Chelsea.
Then we have Everton facing on Palace at the Goodson Park.
Everton drew the last game, yeah?
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah.
1-1, yeah? I'll go for an Everton win.
I'm also going for Everton win.
They're slowly turning it around. And they're playing well, so they're not playing well. At least they didn't lose. They didn't lose 3-2
taking their
again.
chances.
They're not, but they're not. At least they're not losing. That's what is. At least that has happened. Yeah. But I expect them to, buckle up. Crystal Palace are strong at home. Away, not so much. So even that result against Chelsea, I feel like it was it was not a fluke, but it was out of their norm.
Okay.
So yeah, I will go with a Chelsea win. Sorry, I'll go with
Everton
Everton win.
I'm also rooting for Everton to win 2-1.
2-1 as well.
Nottingham Forest take on Fulham.
That's
You heard Elanga talking in Swahili.
he talks Swahili.
Yeah, I think one of their someone who works for them in the stadium kwa training ground ni either Mkenya ama Mtanzania.
Just because you've said that now, Nottingham Forest has to win.
Yeah.
But this game is going to be a battle between the front three of Nottingham Forest. Actually, no. Scratch that. I will go for a draw.
I'm going for Forest win.
I'm going for a draw. Especially with Morgan Gibbs-White out. I'm going for a draw.
Forest wako Carabao. Do I think that's the game he'll miss?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but I'm going for Forest either way.
No. The Hill End Boys.
2-1.
Hill End Boys.
2-1.
Hill End Boys.
2-1 Forest.
3-2 Fulham.
Then at 7:30, we have Wolves welcoming the Arne Slot Boys at the Molineux Stadium.
Wolves, first half FC.
Yeah. First 20 minutes FC.
First 20 minutes FC. No, they can't handle Liverpool. They can't handle.
Like
They actually
one
can't.
thing for sure that we know,
They'll score fast.
fast.
Standard.
Yeah.
They'll score fast.
Yeah.
But they're not beating Liverpool. Liverpool are winning that one. 3-1.
I'm going for a 3-2 Liverpool win. Then on Sunday, we have Ipswich take on Villa.
Villa. Easy. John Duran. Score sheet. He might even start this game. If you joke around, he might start this game. Yeah. Ipswich are just... dude, I know I said I don't say teams are going down, but they're here to show me...
Where they'll
The only reason I'm not going to say they're going down is because I remember how Forest turned it around at some point last year. Like... walikuwa na katu wako ovyo, and then at some point they just turned it around. So I'll never rule someone out, especially someone who a manager is considered so highly, but Aston Villa win.
Yeah, I'm also going for Villa win 3-1. Then
3-2-ish.
Then at OT 6:30
ot kijana wangu.
incoming Europa League champions.
Hey.
Title favorites.
Hey.
After game week 1. on game week 1.
You're like Celtic who are the top in the Champions League.
Yeah. United will be taking on Spurs.
Hey, cheers!
You know the funny thing ni game zote za United umesema tushinde.
Alafu mshindi.
So you have to either break the jinx ama you continue saying tunashinda.
I hate Spurs.
You hate United.
I would love to see you cry on Monday next week if United lose.
We are not losing.
But you're on a roll of keeping clean sheets, eh? So maybe you're going to nullify those boys.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, we will. We have
I feel like you're going to nullify those boys. But this game is ending in a draw. 2-2. Just a cool 2-2.
we can't nullify them and make them score.
Yeah, no, just 2-2. The reason why I'm saying 2-2 is because there's a mistake in Vicario. Mickey van de Ven, that
we don't
midfield,
take
if they
chances.
play Bentanka there and Suju who, you're going to come at them. So, yeah.
United win 3-1.
2-2 draw.
Confidence.
Very, very entertaining 2-2 draw.
Then
Fact, you might even be losing and make a comeback.
No.
You might even go 2-0 down
no, you don't do that. at
and
all.
make a make a comeback and win 2-2.
Kwani sisi ni Arsenal.
You'll win 2-2.
We will win 3-1.
Yeah, you'll win 2-2. Unaona vile umefurahi after 0-0 draw na Crystal Palace. That's how
We
you'll
kept
be
a
feeling.
clean sheet.
That's
Just
how you'll be
tunaangalia positives. Then on Monday we have Bournemouth checking on Soton.
Is this our first Monday game?
Yeah.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth. I even think Evan Nilsson
Semenyo will score.
will finally break his duck.
And Semenyo too.
Penalty spots. if they don't give Nani, if they don't give I was gonna say Brereton Diaz, he plays for Southampton.
Yeah.
Dibbling my boy.
Future United winger.
Naribu story vitulaza vizuri. But yeah, no, Bournemouth 3-1.
Bournemouth also winning 3-0. 2-1. Diblin will score.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dibbling.
So that's it.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Yeah, make sure you follow us, comment. Kwanza hiyo game ya Spurs vs United. Prove Ndegz wrong.
We will be live. Which games are we doing live? We're doing United 20 live. We're doing Arsenal Bolton live. We're doing
Actually, as Arsenal Bolton and United 20 same time. Yeah.
We'll do split screen. The other one is Aston Villa. Liverpool West
Ham, yeah.
Maybe that one. Yeah, but
then on Sunday we do United Spurs.
United Spurs, yeah. So we'll schedule all those things on TikTok. So just make sure on your TikTok page, all the lives that we're doing will be scheduled by tonight.
Make sure you listen on Spotify also and follow us on all social media platforms.
Yay! FFW episode 6. Let's
We
get
out.
it.